All right, so here's your thin crust pizza cooked in the Gozney Dome. Let's take a look. Bottom is cooked nicely, nice and thin. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's the Pizza Guy John, and today I'm going to be making a thin crust pizza. It's something that I get quite often, asking, how do I make a thin crust pizza? And it's fairly simple. All you really need is a 220 gram dough ball, or you could do a little less. I like to do 220 and a rolling pin. You could also use your hands to get it flattened out, but I find using a rolling pin is going to be the best option. So let's go ahead and do that. And we're just taking this dough ball here. Again, it's 220 grams. And this is a 50% Polish, a 70% hydration dough. And I'm just gonna go ahead, and again, basically just knocking out all the air. You're turning it over, and again, you're using your hand to get it to this point here. Flipping it over here. Flipping that. And again, you don't want any crust, being that it is going to be a thin crust pizza. So really now at this point, you could go ahead now and get your rolling pin and just basically rolling it out from the center. Going to the edge, and you're turning it and rolling it, turning it and rolling it. And you just want to keep doing that until you feel that it's the perfect size. Again, this should give you at least a 12-inch pizza. And so we're just going to keep turning that. And at any point, you could basically kind of keep doing that, or you could even pick it up and do, a stretch as well. Which again, I do find helpful. All right. And once you feel that you have the right size, again, you can go ahead and continue doing this. Alright, so that's pretty good. It's about 12 inches or so here. So what you're going to do with your sauce, again, you are going all the way to the end with your sauce. So don't be scared to go all the way to the end. And we're just going to be doing a pepperoni pizza. And so good there. Go ahead and get your Parmesan cheese. And we're going to go ahead, and we're not doing too much cheese here. You could do shredded cheese. I prefer a cut cheese like this. Just kind of going all the way. Right. A couple more pieces there. And like I said, we're just doing pepperoni, so you can grab as much pepperoni as you choose. Go down a little bit more here. Right. And you could use some more Parmesan if you like. Okay. And again, you're just going straight onto a pill. So you could basically kind of just go ahead and do one shot. And there we go. We're going to go ahead now. And let's get this into the oven. And this is the Gozney Dome that we're using here. And again, it's going to be a low, slow cook. So I'm going to go ahead and get this turned down all the way low. And we're going to go ahead now and just watch that cook. And again, you shouldn't have too much crust, but it, you know, it is going to be a little crust. But again, the main things here is you're looking for, again, you know, something really thin. So let's go ahead and get this turned around. Get that back there. And again, you can see a little crust, but again, it's not too bad. Take a look at that bottom. And again, this is 220 gram dough ball that I used here. Alright, almost done. Again, it's a slow cook. Alright, just like that, we have our thin crust pizza. As you can see, the bottom is cooked nicely. We're going to go ahead and get this inside and get this to cool on the cooling rack. Alright, so here is your thin crust pizza. Let's go ahead and cut into this. As you can see, again, really nice and thin. Bottom is cooked nicely. Hear that nice crunch to that. Go ahead and get a couple slices here. Take a look at this slice here. Again, no crust, nice and thin. Bottom is cooked. Let's go ahead and get a bite, and you can listen to that crust. Nice and crispy. That's a perfect thin crust pizza. Again, this pizza was used with the 220 grams rolled out, nice and thin. Again, there's no crust to it, but it is nice and crispy and thin. So if you like what you watch, check out my videos, subscribe to my channel, turn on that bell notification, check out my Instagram at the Pizza Guy John, and we'll talk soon.